What's up, guys? It's me. I'm back again. It's been a while. Whoopsie daisy. Well, if you couldn't hear me, that was because I had the mic turned the other way. Pretty hopeful you did hear me, though. Anyways, what's up, guys? It's me, back at it again, Odyssey 2000, coming at you with another video of our beautiful, wonderful, long intro, Pokemon Emerald. Currently, we're playing this series for Pokemon Emerald on an emulator. However, soon I should have all the hardware to where I can play it on the released hardware. Technically, it'd be on the DS Lite because I don't think there's a way that you can get a Game Boy Advance to plug into a computer and record. But regardless, soon I should be able to use the actual component, I guess, where I could, I don't know. We will continue Emerald on the emulator, but maybe soon we'll do Pokemon Platinum once the rest of my components come in. We'll do Pokemon Platinum on the real hardware playthrough. Maybe it's a Nuzlocke. And I do have, so no matter what, from DS Lite or if we're on my DSi, I have action replays, so I can get in-game events such as, and not limited to, Arceus, Shaman, Darkrai in Pokemon Platinum, the Eon ticket in, like, I don't know if I can get that in the Game Boy Advance game. On the DS Lite, or the Game Boy Advance GBA. I don't know. I will do some more research in it, but I guarantee I can get on the Pokemon Platinum. I can get the Regigigas Toys R Us event exclusive to get the rest of the Regis. I can get the Azure Flute for Arceus, the secret key for the Rodom thing. I could get the Professor's Letter for Shaman. The it's like a boat ticket, I think. I think it's a boat ticket. No, hotel ticket. It's one of those two things. I can get that for Darkrai, and then that just leaves Manaphy and Phione. Well, because Cresselia you can get in-game. Giratina you obviously get in-game. You can get Heatran, you can get Dialga, Palkia, and the Lake Spirits. I wonder if there's some sort of code I could put into the DSi to not have to do trade evolutions, because then I would say maybe we try and get the entire Sinnoh Dex, the Sinnoh region Pokedex, which is Pokedex numbers 387 through 493, all in Pokemon Platinum. That would be a pretty good achievement. Or, I don't think, like, I know you can't get, like, Electivire, Magmotor, stuff like that, Gliscor, but maybe Porygon Z. get as much of the Sinnoh Dex that is possible in Pokemon Platinum as shinies. It would be, I would do quite a few on screen hunts, a few off screen. Like, I'm not gonna bore people with like, watch me shiny hunt a Pachirisu in Pokemon Platinum. Now, if there was a way to dock a Switch Lite, other than making it where I don't have I don't have face cam for a video, unless I like re-recorded a face cam over it, like I could take the face cam and hold it on, like hover it over the the Switch Lite, and do my gameplay that way. I'm not ruling that out. It's a possibility. But otherwise, I would say let's shiny hunt the entirety of the Sinnoh Dex in either Legends Arceus or BDSP. And I would even like restart save files for those games. After all, I think the Sinnoh Dex is just like 107 Pokemon. And, well, we could also use the max layer in Pokemon Sword. Because I do have Pokemon Sword. And I got the Crown Tundra. So, if we use the max layer for some of the legendaries, such as the Lake Spirits, Dialga, Palkia, Heatran, and Giratina, to shiny hunt, not the worst, because we can't shiny hunt them in Legends Arceus. We could in BDSP, but I don't know exactly how easy that will be. Just like there's the certain requirements to get Darkrai, Shaman, and Arceus. That I might do on like my normal mess around and play games Switch account, because I already have hopefully almost all those achievements met to get those in game of BDSP. And then Manaphy, I will say now, I will use, since I got it from the completing the Brilliant Diamond Shiny Pearl Dex in Pokemon Home, got the Shiny Manaphy. I will use that as the Shiny Manaphy. I am not going to figure out, yes, I can use this to get myself a Manaphy egg, and technically that's using a glitch, but at the same point it's not really hunting Manaphy doing it the Pokemon Home way. So maybe we start a new Brilliant Diamond save and go for the regional dex, and then put it into Pokemon Home over and over and over and over again. And then when it's done, we would just, when the regional dex is done, we would say, oh, we got our shiny Manaphy, that was our hunt. So it's basically completing it's like doing a Professor Oak challenge, I guess. I am yapping so much right now. It's been a while. So you guys get all the yaps starting off the video. But that would be how we get Manaphy, because I guess technically we could hunt DSI with input one Manaphy egg and reset every time it hatches. But then we'd have to also, in Pokemon Platinum, breed for the Theon, and I haven't quite figured out how to transfer Pokemon all the way from Platinum to Home. So I think it would be easier to use the Pokemon Home Manaphy and then count that in our Sinnoh Dex. And that's not to say that since BDSP and also Legends Arceus and also Pokemon Sword and also Pokemon Scarlet, because I have Scarlet, it's not to say since they have other Pokemon from other generations that maybe we shiny hunt as much as we can of Gen 3 next. Obviously, I also have Let's Go Pikachu, so that would probably be maybe our shiny hunt location for all of Kanto. I'm not sure. I think after I record this video, I might see about the wellness of recording the Nintendo Switch the way I just suggested, and see about doing that. Because if we can do that, I will work towards shiny hunting the entirety of the Sinnoh Dex. Now, I am not sure yet if it will be a shiny hunt the Sinnoh Dex or shiny hunt a Sinnoh living Dex. Maybe we should just start with getting the entirety of the Sinnoh Dex not shiny, and if I run into any shinies, that'll count towards the Sinnoh Dex shiny form. I think that would be cooler to go Sinnoh Dex shiny, Hoenn Dex shiny, and basically I would go everything from Gens 1 through 4 because those are the ease of access Pokemon on Switch. And maybe we could shiny hunt Gen 8 or 9. But I don't have Shield and I don't have Violet. But what we could do is if I do it as a live stream on like Twitch and YouTube, then I could be like, hey, the viewers, trade me your, well, that sounds rude, but like, please trade in your version exclusives and I'll give you a set of my game's version exclusives. So like, let's say my game has Vulpix and Ninetales and Mankey and Primeape. I would give you all 4 of them for 4 of your version exclusives. That way, in a way, since I took the time to catch the 4 version exclusives for my game and then trade them to you, I'm still catching the other Pokemon. But you, the viewers, will have been the ones to catch them. We just trade it, they go in the living Dex. That also would go with the same thing of if we did a shiny living Dex. Would be I shiny hunt double what I need. So, for instance, Cranidos and Rampardos. I'm pretty sure those 2 fossils are exclusive to one of the 2 games, of Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. Instead of hunting the 2 for my living Dex, I would hunt 4. So that way I can trade the unevolved and the evolved to someone else who has the other version exclusive of Bastiodon or Shieldon. Which, I will say this, like, I know Honchkrow and Mismagius, because Murkrow and Misdreavus are version exclusives to separate games. I would hunt Honchkrow twice, assuming that they're the one for Brilliant Diamond, and someone else would hunt or have a hopefully not hacked Mismagius and Misdreavus. Now, it doesn't have to be the same person, but if you have that version exclusive, that counts with my version exclusive, we swap them. So it's not like you're going to have Mismagius and I'm going to have Bastiodon and we swap them. Because then you're getting a fossil and I'm getting a Sinnoh evolution of a previous generation Pokemon. But I still need the other fossil. So it's like, yeah. Oh my god, I've been for 16 minutes. Let's get into the Pokemon Emerald playthrough. Like, it's about time. That was the wrong button. I think it's X. Ah, here we go. Who's our team? Bitey and Leaf Blade. They ain't the best, but they are our team. Did I already buy Pokeballs in the last episode? Oh, I did not. Just buy 8, thank you. Aww. No, Premier Ball. Oh, wait, there's only 8, not like 10. 4, usually. I got 173. Let's see if we can't get another team member right here. A Wingull. Not a bad Pokemon. A Flying Water. Not terrible. That's gonna be too effective. We're too high a level. Let's catch this Wingull. Oh man. Let's maybe we move me down here or up here, and then we move this. That way you can actually see the Pokemon. That's better for right now, I guess. You can't see that it's a Wingull, it's now just an Ingull, but that's better. We're gonna try this again. Come on, buddy boy. Stay in that. We want you to join our team. Nice. Wingull was caught. It makes its nest on a sheer cliff at the edge of the sea. It has trouble keeping its wings flapping in flight. Instead, it soars on updrafts. Yes. We're gonna call him Slouty. I don't know. Slouty the Wingull. Can we get a Wurmple maybe? Another Poochyena. We can grind out a level with a Poochyena. I'm never going to be against beating up a random Pikachu. I say that now. It might get old. We could have Shiny Hunted our Trico. Technically. If I do... Okay. I'm curious if I could even pull it off. Or if I would quit mid-hunts Pokemon Platinum using only shinies. I know it's been done before. People do it all the time. I would do it on the real hardware once everything comes in. I think I'd use it on the real hardware because then technically it would already be a post-game though. I was gonna say technically if I did it on the real hardware and didn't use any cheats or glitches, I guess technically I wouldn't help it. Like cheat or glitch to use this and input the Azure Flute. I don't know. You gotta think that for yourself. Leaf Blade grew up. Leveled up. This is grew and it tricked me. He's an adult now. No. Because the reason I say it is if you actually attended the event, it wouldn't be a glitch that you get to shiny hunt like Arceus. But at the same time, I didn't attend the event. I inputted the event into my game. So from some point of view, it could be a glitch, but it's not a glitch. We need this Ralts. We need a God of War. There we go. Catch this Ralts. Catch this Ralts. Catch this Ralts. Ralts' growl. Ralts is a tricky one to do. Level 4, I probably could have weakened it. Alright, we'll use a pound on it. Ah, it growled again. Ah, poop. Fight, pound. That's not what we wanted. Like, good for Trico, or Leaf Blade, whatever you want to call him. Good for our starter for getting a critical. But on Ralts? Oh, sure you enjoy those 40 experience points. Let's see if we can't find ourselves another Ralts here. A Lotad. Lotad's pretty good. We could get a Ludicolo. Wow. Don't kill the Lotad, please. Don't kill it. Oh, so you do it good on the Lotad, but not on the Ralts. Trico, good job. We're gonna put him in the Pokemon box. We're just gonna leave him there too. Like, you killed the Ralts. Bye-bye! No, not actually, but it would be hilarious. I can't pound again, because it will kill, so we just have to use another Pokeball. We need to advance in the story a little more. Or we're gonna get out of Pokeballs and have no money to buy them. Ah, we caught Lotad though. What's Pokedex entry? This Pokemon lives in ponds with clean water. It is known to ferry small Pokemon across ponds by carrying them on the broadleaf on its head. Give Lotad a nickname. Leafy. Leafy? Let's just do that. That works. Leafy. That guy keeps getting in my way. I needed that Ralts. Apparently that was the only Ralts I was going to get on this route. Yeah, we don't need to fight another PC now. Ralts. I can't really complain. Wurmple's not the worst. It's gonna kill those, man. So the Ralts thing was a one-time event? A one-time accidental kill someone that's level 4? Because this is a level 3 Wurmple and it's still alive after the same move. It's gonna be annoying if that Ralts doesn't actually, you forget to read the Pokedex entry. And leave a nick. Just gotta leave a nickname. We'll read the Pokedex entries. It makes its nest in a giant tree in the forest. It ferociously guards against anything nearing its territory. It is said to be the protector of the forest's trees. So Trico is the Lorax. We don't know anything about Torchic. Kuchahina. It savagely threatens foes with barred fangs. It chases after fleeing targets tenaciously. It turns tail and runs. However, if the foe strikes back, oh, okay, cool. We don't have anything for Zigzagoon. Wurmple sticks to tree branches and eats leaves. The thread it spits from its mouth, which becomes gooey when it touches air, slows the movement of its foes. And Lotad, we already read it. Wingull. Ralts is number 29 in the Pokedex. Give me Ralts. I said Ralts. Currently, we already got Wurmple. But he evolves to 2 different evolutionary tracks. Beautifly and Dust Dogs. I think we're just gonna do like no duplication. Like we don't want the same Pokemon twice on the team. Even in this case, since it's literally like the only one that evolves. This one we don't have yet. One of the like 2 we have in our 3 we have in our Pokedex we don't have yet. Ralts, Zigzagoon, and Torchic. It would be hilarious, honestly, if it's not picking up my mic. Is it picking me up? Yes, it is. I don't know. Let's use one of our 3 Pokeballs and chuck it at its head. Zigzagoon. Well, that was easy. Rubbing its nose against the ground, it always wanders about, back and forth in search of something. It is distinguished by the zigzag footprints it leaves. His name? Pretty simple one. Ziggy. Our first battle for the trainer. Youngster Calvin sent out Puchain. Like I am. Bringing me right back down to where I was. The reason I'm using Absorb, dude. So that I don't die. Is that a crit? No, but he's almost dead. Sorry, fainted. We don't use the D word in Pokemon. Gonna admit it's gonna be hard from going like from Sword and Shield, Legends Arceus, and Scarlet, or just Sword. I don't know why I say Sword and Shield when I literally only have Sword. But it's going to be difficult going from those games where you don't have the like individual Pokemon games XP to then like this where I have to grind up each individual Pokemon. It's gonna be difficult. Like, ideally, 6 Pokemon team in this game. Trico, my starter for grass type. Manectric, whatever his name is, Electric, Evolution, Manectric, for an electric type. Probably Gardevoir. It would be nice to have either one of a Salamence or Metagross. And who knows, maybe we do one of the stupid crazy challenges and catch one of the Reggies in Pokemon Emerald. Or obviously I would like Rayquaza on my team. Maybe Kyogre or Groudon and Sceptile, Manectric, or maybe a Reggie. Wouldn't be terrible. Let's go help. Mahomet not to touch it. Absorb again. What other bug type is he gonna have other than Wurmple? Another Wurmple. never could have guessed the second Whirlpool. I'm just trying to get to a town. Cool. Hang on, berries. Some pekka berries. Pecha, whatever. It would be cool to get a shiny doing this right now. Likelihood extremely small. Like 1 in 8,193. We made it to Petalburg. Dang, we filled our team. Ziggy was the last thing we caught. Oh yeah. Yeah, we filled our team. Okay, see, this talks about typing. I know what he is strong and weak against. Hey, little dude. Okay, your Pokemon ate a berry. How about this guy? Yes, they are a wizard, buddy. Oh, the one guy doesn't move. Sure. I am a Pokemon Trico. Oh, what? Trico. 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 That's fantastic. Alright, well, that is going to do it for this episode of Pokemon Emerald. But we will work more on some of the other games, and I will work on seeing if that way of recording my Switch Live will work. Until then, bye-bye.